Hey guys, it's been really tough trying to make a video on this, but I think I'm finally gonna do it. So, I've now blocked her, so I can't show you all the messages, but it goes far. But, about a couple months ago, I blocked her, but I've had this friendship for 2 years with, somebody I'll call Calcite. So, Calcite, how me and Calcite met, I was, playing on my phone, sitting in a beanbag chair in my living room, and Mom was like, you need to get off the devices, and she sent me outside to go talk to the neighbor kids. Now, for your information, she lives right across from me. And Calcite was playing with her little sister, Diorite. And their middle child cousin, Calcium. No, that's too confusing. Pants. So Calcite, Diorite, and Pants. And their grandma, Shoes. Miss Shoes. So I was like, darn it. So I went outside and touched some grass, and I walked across the street and said, hey, what's up? Now, on a previous field trip, cause I was in like second grade, I think, second or third, on a previous field trip to, I forget, my friend, I forgot her name, my friend, insert fake name here, was like, oh yeah, I live there, and I was like, describing my house to her, and I was like, oh yeah, and then, I asked if insert fake name here lived there. I was wondering if it was there, because I'd never met these people before, and, I figured out, they said no, they don't know who that is, and I went to insert fake name here, and she said, oh, I just moved. Like, girl, how are you even still at that school? I was very confused. But I'm very confused now, but I wasn't back then because I didn't think about it, apparently. Anyways, yes, Calcite, Pants, and Diorite, and Miss Shoes. Sorry. These names are confusing. I don't want to say their real names because they're young right now, and I want to protect their safety. Yes, so I went up to them, asked, whatever, and then we became friends. Diorite, accidentally fell on a bike, and I was like, oh, helping her and whatever, and I, without asking anyone, found some Band-Aids for her, and she was like, oh, thank you. I think Diorite was 3 or 4, and Calcite was 5, and Pants was also 3 or 4. I think he was 4. Yeah. And Calcite, we're like, oh yeah, and she added me on Roblox. Nothing really happened. Oh yeah, sorry. So deep into the friendship, about first and a half year, I was sitting in their kitchen, on their kitchen table, not on their kitchen table, I was sitting at their kitchen table, and, we were eating ramen noodles, and Calcite was sitting right next to me, and Pants was sitting on the end of the chair, because it was like one of them long, like, chair things. I forget what they're called, but one of those bar stool chairs, but long. I don't know. Yeah, so Pants was sitting on the end of them, and I was sitting on the other end, and Calcite was in the middle. And Diorite wanted to sit in the middle instead of Calcite. And Diorite was fed up. She was mad. She was big mad. I can't blame her. I have big emotions too, but she was big mad. Like a tantrum on the floor mad. I don't like it when people fight over me, so I was a bit aggravated too. And Calcite was on her tablet while not eating ramen noodles, and I was eating my ramen noodles, and Calcite was just begging the crap out of me to play Roblox with her, and I was like, no, I'm playing Roblox for now. And then Miss Shoes came in, and Miss Shoes was like also fed up, so she put Calcite to bed and Diorite to bed. And guess who got a lollipop? Heck yeah. I was very happy about that. Because I rode the bus home, not to school, but home. I would sometimes go to their house, even when nobody's there. I'd go to their house when mom was at work and dad was at work. So I just kind of chill there, and then, their older brother, Box, and their older sister, Chair, would come home, and they're like, hey, they'd go to their room to do something, I don't know, homework or whatever, video games, and then Kinsley would be all, and then Calcite would be all, like, excited that I was here before her, and all that stuff. And Miss Shoes was like, oh yeah, you're here, forgot about that, I signed my house away to your mother. I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, all that stuff happened, but then I had to move to, yeah, I have to move, and, sorry for silence. My brain just broke for a second there. Yeah, I had to move, and then, my, parental figures split, and Dad was originally living where, close to where Calcite lives, and Diorite, and me and Mom moved more north, like up or whatever. I don't know why I had to say that, but yeah, now my other parental figure lives in the same state as me and my mother, so I have no reason to see her again. But I should have said that later. But I'm gonna list off some of the text messages I remember, because I don't remember most of them, and I blocked her, and I don't know how to unblock people on Roblox. So, plus if I unblocked her, she'd have to accept my friend request, and it is kind of late at night right now. Anyways, so I remember this one time when she was like, she was playing, I was playing this Roblox obby game. I think it was one of those troll obbies, and she joined me, and she was like, wait for me, even though I was, like, really, really ahead. I love that game. I love those games. They're so fun. I don't know why. Have you ever played with those? I'm just... Squirrel. Yeah, I was playing one of those. I was really far into it, and it would take her a really long time to get as far as I did, because I was like stage 156. Don't ask how I remember that. Crystal clear. And she was like, wait for me, and I was like, girlie, I'm trying to wait for you, I just can't, because you're stage 0 right now. And she left without telling me, and I kept trying to talk to her. It was so embarrassing, because I wasn't in a private server. So I was like, girlie, you coming? And she left without me. And then she went to play this other obby game. I think it was one of those escape obbies. Escape the blank obby. And she kept inviting me to it and messaging me like, hey, join me. And I was like, girl, why? I played with you 30 minutes ago. And she's saying like, oh my god, you haven't played with me at all today. And I'm like, no, girl, I'm sorry. No, you have. It's just, Yeah, like, join me, like, forcing me, even though I just played with her, and she's apparently stating that I haven't played with her all day. And then another day, a couple weeks later, I was, yeah, we were playing this Life Together game. Yeah, called Life Together. I don't know why we're playing this. I don't know. What was that? I'm now Donald Duck. Yes. We were playing Life Together together. Waffalonies. Yeah, we were playing Life Together. We were doing a role play. And she was like, call me, even though I don't have her phone number. How do I call her without her phone number? And she kept, like, repeatedly asking, get your mom. And I was like, I'm sorry, my mom's at work right now. Well, she wasn't at work. She works from home, but she was working, and she had to use her phone. And she's like, no, I want to call you now. And I was like, I'm sorry, girlie, I can't, I can't. And she's like, when does your mom get off work? And I'm like, I don't know. So I went to go ask her, and I forgot what she said. I think it was like a backed up day, so she would get off work later than usual. And Kinsey was like, I want to talk to you now. I'm like, is text chat not good enough for you? Do you have voice chat? Like, girl, it's just I can't really remember any other scenes or text messages, but still, like, she still haunts me. I had this sign in my bedroom. It was purple-ish, pink, and blue, like an ombre thing, and it said, well, my name, calcite, diorite, and my other best friend that recently moved, that she's never met, but I wanted to put all my best friends' names on a collage, and lollipop, my name was first, and then lollipop, and then diorite. Guess who had to make their name the biggest and in dead center? Calcite. Calcite thought she was so cool. Like, my name, normal size. Lollipop's name, a bit small and long, but still normal sized. Diorite, a bit large, but still kind of normal. Calcite, no, she had to make it ginormous. Mine, normal. I think I already said that. I don't even know. I'm losing my crap today. I recently threw it away because the memory of her still exists, but there's just no evidence of her existing if I don't bring her up. So nobody besides my siblings and my parents know of her. She was, like, using me to get away with stuff. I remember one time, I was doing my schoolwork, because I was homeschooled at the time. I was doing my schoolwork, and she was blowing up my phone, saying, like, oh, you gotta quit schoolwork and just play with me. And I was like, no, girlie, I'm sorry, no, I can't. And I finished schoolwork, and I didn't want to tell her, because I didn't want to play with her at the time. I was angry, okay? I was fed up with something that I don't remember. It was probably her, but I don't remember. It's a bit ago. And she was like, how dare you not play with me? Are you even done with schoolwork? And I'm like, girl, no, I'm sorry. I am done. I don't know why I said girl, no. I'm losing mine. It's just, I don't know. She, like, I was done. It's just, I didn't want to play with her because she really, like, I don't know. I don't know. She just kind of, like, took over and stuff. It just felt like she controlled me. And this other time, I was, again, doing my schoolwork, and I wouldn't play with her, because, again, I was doing my schoolwork. And she was like, I have your mom to get mad at you, and stuff. And she kept messaging my mom, and said, stuff like, why won't you let insert my name here play with me? You're so mean. Why won't she play with me? Do you not like me? Does she not like me? Like, girl, I played with her for most of the day before. I don't understand why she just needs all this attention. And then sometimes she'll put her school friends in front of me, which is completely fine. I had not that many friends at the time, but still, it's just, I hope one day when she's older, she, well, I don't know if she'll remember, but I hope one day when she's older, she realizes how terrible she was to me. And, I'm not saying, well, she kind of was, I'm sorry, but she was, I don't know, she was kind of a bad friend, but not in that sense, you know? It's just, I don't want to be, like, snarky and mean about her behind her back, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm really kind in real life. Of course in my videos I'm kind of villain-esque, but still, I'm really kind in real life, and I don't want to talk bad about people behind their back. I don't want to say, like, mean things, like, oh, she was a bad friend, or whatever. I don't know, just, the memory of calcite will fade away over time. I hope, I believe, I hope. But I just wanted to make this video to tell y'all and get it off my chest. This is probably an hour long. I don't even know. I don't want to watch it through. But maybe one day I'll make an update to this, try to unblock her, and give y'all some of the messages that she sent me. I don't know, I just hope, I know I already said this, but I just hope someday she finally realizes how abusive and control maniac she was. Not control freak. Not like that. Like, she kind of controlled some aspects of my life. And I can't believe how long I let that happen, because that was like 3 years. Not counting siblings, that was one of my longest friendships. Which now seems kind of sad to me. Still, just, if y'all see this video and you think this is the kind of friend you have right now or had in the past, get therapy, please. I advise it. If it's still on your mind and still bothers the crap out of you, get therapy, please. No, I'm not sponsored by any therapy. Go. No, just, please. Get help. I mean, I haven't gotten help yet. I need it bad, but I just feel like, oh yeah, there was this one time I was like sharing my interests, like, oh yeah, I really like Pokemon and Gravity Falls. I also like Invader Zim, making paper dragons and Minecraft, and Hatsune Miku, and Kirby. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she just started ranting about what she likes. Which, I know it wasn't, but it felt like 2 hours of her saying what she likes. I know, like, you can like a lot of things, but do you have to say it all at once, is my question. Like, I'm genuinely asking, is it just me, like, is it just me keeping to myself or whatever? Or is that actually what you can do? Like, oh yeah, I like duh and duh and duh and you get it. compilation of me saying and okay and stuff like that. I don't know. She just calcite diorite and pants. Just oh yeah, and then I met Lollipop, and calcite immediately loved Lollipop. I don't know why I'm being so emotional about that. I felt like the fourth wheel, because pants and diorite and calcite all loved Lollipop. Or I'd be the fifth wheel, sorry. I think. Yeah. I'd be discluded one time when we had like a big sleepover all together at my house, because obviously I only have one bedroom besides my siblings. They don't want to sleep in my siblings' room. Obviously, they want to be in my room. Yeah, I had them over for a sleepover, and they all squished into the bed. I got to lay on the floor using a towel as a blanket and a very small stuffed animal as a pillow. Or no, sorry, it wasn't a towel. It was a pair of pants or shirts. I don't remember exactly. It was a bit long ago. But yeah, I don't know. This calcite is really controlling. I don't know if all 6-year-olds, or however old she is, are like this. I mean, I just now met another 6-year-old. Her name is now Pikachu. I don't know. I'm just looking around my room for random objects and calling names. Not like calling names, you know what I mean. Like giving them fake names for privacy. Yeah, I met Pikachu and I loved her. She's fun. Yeah, she's wild child and smart butt. Yeah, she's not like calcite at all, or diorite, or pants, or Lollipop. And Lollipop's like my age. I'm not saying my age, but she's about my age. I'm sorry, this isn't my normal content style. This is more of a rant thing. But I just wanted to get this off my chest, and I don't know. Probably not that many people will see this because it's a bit long. It's like 20 minutes long. Maybe it'll be longer, I don't know. But I just wanted to say, like tell y'all about calcite, because she's been bothering the crap out of me lately. Not like herself, like her memory in my mind is bothering me. And I'd erase that memory if I got the opportunity to, but now that I realize, I might keep it, because I kind of learned a lot of stuff on her journey, on her little thing. I really wanted our friendship to go on for a really long time, because I wanted to watch her grow. I wanted to watch her grow up and stuff, but it had to be cut short because there was no reason to go to the other state that she lived in. Because let's say she lived in this is not real. She lived in California. And let's say we lived in, what's another state close to California? I don't know. San Francisco. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, isn't San Francisco a place in California? I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's say, she lived in, let's say she lived in Texas. And I lived in Mississippi. Let's say my father was in Texas. It's my parents. And my mom and me were in Mississippi. I don't know. And then my father moved to Mississippi. We don't have any family members that live in Texas. In real life and in fake terms. So there's no reason for me to see her again, which I'm glad about that. That sounds mean out of context, but I'm just glad I don't have to see her again. Me and my sister were talking about it recently, and we were talking about calcite and diorite and lollipop and pants and Miss Shoes. I can't with those names. Okay, yeah. We were talking about it, and she was like, blocker. And I was like, yeah. And I did this very cringe cinematic thing where I just opened the little 3 ... things but on her profile page and blocked her. Then we high-fived, I hugged her, and I was like, oh my god. I started crying. I was like, she's gone. Yeah, I hope she realizes what she did, and maybe I get in contact with her someday and she says sorry or whatever, even though sorry would never fix anything. Sorry would not fix that. But still, like, I hope she someday acknowledges that she was kind of abusive towards me. Not like that type of abuse, but you get it. Just, it wasn't like as soon as I saw her, red flags go up. No, it wasn't like that. It was more of a slow type of thing. Like, I didn't know she played Roblox. Yeah. Now, to segue into how much of a spoiled brat she is. I mean, being a spoiled brat probably, made her act like this. Like, the control thing. Like, join me now! Stop playing one of your favorite games and join a game that you'll never even play in your life. Yeah, so she has one pink iPad, one blue one, one black one, another pink one, another blue one. So 5 iPads, a VR headset she barely ever uses when I'm around, let alone when she's not around, a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 5, a Wii, and an entire PC in her bedroom. And Diorite, they have a bunk bed, and Diorite refuses to sleep on the bottom bunk and has to sleep with Miss Shoes every night because Diorite is scared of the dark, even though they have a schmillion night lights, and Calcite gets to sleep on the top bunk, and I want to sleep on the bottom because I really like the bottom. I don't know why. And Calcite's like, oh my god, why don't you want to sleep with me? Like, why? Do you hate me or something? Like, girl, if I hated you, I wouldn't even be at this sleepover with you. And I decided, like, sure, yeah, whatever, I'll sleep on the top bunk with you. Which, yeah, I do like the top bunk, but their ceiling is a bit low. And you don't know me in real life, but I'm a tall person. And I kept bunking my head on the roof. Segue into another spoiled brat part. It's not the same. It's kind of the same. So, one time at a sleepover, it was just me and Calcite. And Diorite, of course. Diorite's her little sister. Pants wasn't there, because that's their cousin, as I mentioned earlier in the video. So she was, like, begging us. Not begging us, it was just me and her, begging me to, like, oh yeah, we should go we should go play Barbies. And she's like, no, I'm sorry, no. Not she's like, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, no, I don't really want to. And she's like, like, play Barbies with me. Like, oh my god, why won't you? And I'm like, I'm sorry, no, I don't want to. And she's all like, girl, why? Do you hate me? And I don't hate you. Again, I don't hate you. If I did, why would I be at this sleepover with you? Of course, I didn't say that. I didn't actually say that. I wish I did, though. Yeah, and then we played Barbies. Apparently, she didn't realize her father was still awake, so she got in trouble. I got in trouble, but she was the one who got her iPad suspended. One of her, like, 5 of them. But she didn't get anything else suspended, just the iPad. And then she was acting like, oh my god, I don't have any other screens ever in the world. I'm gonna die. And she's like, no, girl. And she's like, can you sign my account into your thing? And I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't have my password saved. Why don't you remember it? I don't know why I don't remember it. I don't remember it. And she's like, well, just make a new password. And I'm like, no, if I make a new password, I have to change the password on all of my other devices. And I have a phone, tablet, and computer. Well, at the time I had a computer. I don't have it anymore, but still. And she's like, oh, just do that. And like, because I'm at her house, I can't do that. Because I accidentally left my phone at my house. And yeah, sure, I could just go over to my house, but I don't have the keys to my house, so I can't just break in, because you can understand where that would go. So she's like, I'll never be able to play Roblox with you ever again. And then she went in her room and cried for like 30 minutes. It sounded like fake crying. I didn't go and check, because at the time I felt awful, and I felt terrible, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Like, I don't like being the reason why people cry. Like, that really hurts me. Like, I know I probably did something wrong, but in this situation, I never did anything wrong. I wish I would have checked on her to see, like, if she actually fake crying. Sometimes when she'd fake cry, she'd smile and then just, like, start to cry. I don't get it. And just, yeah. I don't want to say, like, and then a lot of other stuff happened. Yeah, Miss Shoes eventually was like, what's going on here? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I accidentally made her cry. I remember how she got her iPad suspended? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, again with the likes. Oh my gosh. You should like the video. Yeah, she was like, what's going on here? And then I got in trouble and got my iPad suspended. Or my tablet. I don't use Apple. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. I had to cut off that part because, yeah. Yeah, and that entire thing happened. I don't remember the rest of the story, but I'm sure there was more. And, oh yeah, one time we, went to this, like, carnival thing, and she would, like, force me to go on the same ride as her at the same time. I'm like, no. And I went on this really like twisty, turny roller coaster without her, because I knew she would not like it. And she wasn't even tall enough. And she had a meltdown. A freaking meltdown. And I got off, and she was like, you're the reason why I hate you. That is actually what she said. I can clarify. It sounds so dumb. Why? You're the. Okay, okay. I just took a laughing break right then. I couldn't. That I can't. I'm sorry. Okay, so she's like, she said that. I'm not gonna say it again because that was just too funny. Um, I'm like, excuse me, what? And she said, something along the lines of, yeah, that's right. And then she threw her ice cream to the floor, proceeded to fall down on the floor very dramatically, and just coughed, and then cried, the next 2 minutes. And I'm just standing here with anxiety, like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And then Miss Shoes was like, just let it happen. Just let it happen. And then she sat down right next to, what was her, Calcite, and just proceeded to pet her hair. Like, just, let's, like, calm, not like pet her, not like that, but like just calm her down. It worked. I mean, hands, it, credits to Miss Shoes, because how in the world, like, I tried that later that night, and I was like angry and like talking to myself, and I just like pet myself. It did not work. I don't know. That must be a calcite thing, or was that fake? Yeah. Just yeah. Just yeah. Just yeah. I'm sorry. I can't. I love telling stories to people. I was about to say strangers on the internet. Why? Um, but yeah, that was Calcite's story. I'll give an update, as I said earlier, like 50 million bajillion minutes ago. I'll give an update on the text messages if I ever unblock her. My brain just broke for a second. But yeah, this isn't really the type of content style I do. Bye, I guess.